But I have a lot of excess population I don't know what to do with, which is why it's really silly that I can't tell them to do other things. Oops. Click on you, dismantle that group. There we go. No more outpost teams. I don't really have a reason to turn those off, I don't think, so I guess they'll just sit there. They don't have heaters or anything. It got colder. I don't want the infirmary to be cold. I guess the question is it better to turn on all of those, or is it better to turn you up? What impact does that have on my coal? Still positive. But does it positively affect all those guys? It does. There we go. So the ramping up is occurring now. But we can still stay ahead of that, so we're good. So now as the storm increases, my generator is increasing. But appears we can take it. I hope we can take it. Alright, advanced heaters is done. Oh, I should have done this one. Using sleds with engine boosters, scouts move 100% faster. At this point, as far as I can tell, that's just ending soon. Let's do the lens, so we can learn. Isn't that one of the reasons I even made all this? Alright, so are you maximum level? You're just a wall drill. Did I ever learn how to make steam wall drills? I did, I just never built one. Shit. Whoops. Advanced steelworks, advanced steelworks. These are advanced. Admittedly, you just only need so much wood, so it's not the biggest priority. My steel is always needing more, and seems to be harder to make. Yeah, we're capping out our steel. I mean, our coal. I don't ever risk running out of that, so... more resource depots. Invalid location. That's the outer ring of where the map can go. There we go. Those are all going to be probably coal and food. The two things we need to survive the storm. Everything else is just going to be us hanging out and holding hands and hope things work out. Haha. They made it to the camp compass. New priorities. A small group of scientists is finishing the loading of their supplies. They work efficiently, but in silence, looking somewhat dejected. We're mostly helping with the evacuations now, one of them tells us. We used to study the Earth's magnetic field, but there are more important things to worry about now, like survival. We discovered the ice caves in the fortified hut. Should I be making more scouts or something? I really thought, I had no concept of how weirdly long this part was gonna get. Like they would add this massive like end game scouting marathon. They will flee north and probably perish. We gotta escort them or they'll probably die. Damn it, there's even more. As soon as the research is done, I think I'm going to go forward with, let's watch these ones all get done so I can apply them as we go. Street is not connected to the generator. Oh shit, that's an unusual one. How'd that one happen? Anyway, coal. I'm not sure. Oh, it just hasn't finished building the street yet, is all that's happening. Coal, raw food, coal. Beacons researched. Oh shit, that guy reached the snow burrows. A group of barely alive people hiding in several burrows dug into piles of snow. All these people are deathly ill. It's a wonder that they're still alive. The snow burrows are only a little less freezing than the surrounding icy wasteland. They won't last a day if we don't take them right now to the city. And we learned about Captain Meteor. Let's bring them back. Yeah, there's all the more reason I need to get a new group. Okay, doubling their speed is better than adding a third person, technically, so we'll start with that one. But yeah, I need to hurry up. Apparently there's a lot of people that need help out there. More than I would have ever guessed. More coal. It's a top priority. I really wish I could just have more people help. Prepare for the storm. Sir, the scientists couldn't believe their eyes. But they've double and triple checked their calculations. They say the strongest winds of the storm will cause the temperature to plummet beyond anything we've ever experienced before. Hunting will be impossible. The plants in the hothouses will freeze. Everyone left outside the city will perish. And so will we if we can't heat our homes properly. We have to prepare. Even the hothouses will freeze? What if I heat them more? Can I oh, not my hope. Generator ready. We did what we could to raise the heat output of the generator. This alone might not be enough. All our homes and workplaces should be warm as possible. The cold that's coming could kill us in minutes. Fuck. We need to gather at least a week's worth of food for each citizen. 3702 food rations. Rescue the survivors from snow burrows. Recall all scouts and outpost teams. We're working on that. Oh, this is going to be interesting. 3,700 food rations. How are there so... What the fuck? There's so many of them out there. What's the time limit on this? It's gonna get warmer soon. This is gonna be interesting. Alright, 3,700 food rations. What's that one saying no for? No resources for the sawmill. Right, you're irrelevant now. Go away. I need even more storage now. I can craft it just fine. I just need to store it all. Which means I should probably create even more hunting depots also. We have all these workers for it after all. Food, hunter's hangar. Not enough wood. That doesn't usually happen. Shit. That's not good. And free time begins. Only for some people though, right? You guys are still working? Yeah. Y'all got work to do. Alright. Once that's ready, we'll have more hunters going out. How much is it for resource depots? Are 20 steel, 40 wood. I want more of those too. Get going. Better take off. Go with the others. Yeah, there you go. Alright, not a lot of wood's gonna be coming in. A nighttime procession by the generator. Right, because I did the stuff to help with discontent. Oh no, did the game finally freeze? Did I freeze the game? No! You've been doing so good. It's not responding. Oh, that's the sound of it. Cut it. Yep. Yep. It's, to be fair, there's a lot on the screen now, but oh boy, I don't know where it's gonna send me back to. Well, there we go. A bit of a surprise, but the game actually recovered. I didn't have to close it. I did the wait until it responds thing and it actually eventually came back. A little worrying, but we'll keep going for now. But for real, no crash, please. Definitely saving again, yeah. Alright. And just an autosave too. Go figure. Alright. We're short on... How are we short on houses again? Oh, right, because I'm still getting more people. At this point, I'm definitely like... I'm a little like, can I just stay in the care houses? It's fine, right? Alright, so now I'm a little low on resources, which is scary. Suddenly, my lack of wood is becoming a problem. Because suddenly I'm sitting here and I'm like, I need the ability to... How's the heat going, by the way? Has anything shut down? No, the place that gathers wood is fine. I guess one issue is that we had wood gathering elsewhere before. And, yeah, the wood that was gathering before is now run out. So it's just that one thing, which I've now upgraded at least, but it's not amazing. So I need to make more storage so we can store more food. I need to make another house for the last people. Especially since I'm going to bring even more in. And if I don't have enough houses, they're just going to be outside and die. There's one sick person left total. So we're doing great there. I was worried about the sick situation because we keep bringing in so many, but they're gone now. Gotta fast forward a bit and wait for some wood to come in, but it's nighttime now, so it's not gonna happen. Fuck it, emergency shift, we need wood. I'm making a call. It's only a 2-day cooldown for it anyway. Doesn't affect everyone, does it? Does it affect everyone? I assume it's just them. Oh yeah, you can do an emergency shift on each particular location, and there are consequences. But yeah, we need wood. It's a problem. So let's get busy on the wood. Because we might not be able to work anymore soon. Can I even build any more houses out there anymore? Have I really hit the wall completely? Not enough wood. Oh right, those are expensive now, huh? 35 wood. Oh, there we go. They have returned safely to the city. You can disband the scouts or send them out. First of all, it blocks a place for an important facility. I'm not super sure what that means. I could just build in here though. Okay, so you guys. I don't know how safe it is to go back out there. Camp Vulcan. Rescue the survivors from the snow burrows. I think they're already on their way back, right? Yeah, that's the other group. They'll be here in 2 hours. I'm trying to boost their sleds. I don't know if it's going to work ultimately. How will we manage against that monstrosity? By being badasses. We'll have to prepare if we want to stand any chance of survival. Working on that too. Need a lot of food for that. They're trying to process everything. That's still a work in progress. I just need to make more storage for it. Alright, we have even more homeless people after those people just showed up. Alright. 35. I can't build the streets until we have more wood. There we go. There we go. They're back with even more people. Achievement unlocked, City of Man. Survivors rescued. We saved everyone we could from the places we knew were still sheltering survivors. God help the rest. Not God help the rest. I'm going to help the rest with more people. I'm God. Not what I really meant to say, but you know what I mean. I can save those people. Camp Meteor, go. They have boosted sleds. Hopefully that helps. They don't have boosted sleds yet. They're going to in a moment. Hopefully the research affects them when they're already out there, I hope. Or otherwise we're in trouble. How's the temperature here? New houses seem fine. Boosted scout sleds are now 150% faster. We could upgrade the hunting, but I don't know if we'll have any more hunting for them to go with. This gives the steam hubs more range. I laid them out based on their current range, though. I'm gonna go for additional scouts to see if I can make it work. But I don't know if it'll matter in time. I'm just trying to save everyone. At the moment, I've got people, I've got food. Things are going great otherwise. Let's see, do we still have homelessness? I guess so, yeah. Everyone's being cared for at the moment, though, because we have new sick people. We still need another house. There we go. I gotta get more capacity for the rations, though, as they get built. We don't want to cap that out, or it'll stop my production. We have an arrow now. That's terrifying. There's so many buildings. 40 wood. Come on. Additional scouts researched. Okay. Important. Create new set of scouts. We need 40 wood for that also. God damn it. We're almost there. You. Get there. Gotta get everyone, damn it. I want this to work. I have no idea if they're gonna make it in time. I don't know how fast that storm's moving. It's hard to tell. Next research. It might almost be time to stop researching. We have every tier researched. I could up our food acquisition. That's 50 food, 50 wood, but we can get even more food stockpiled at the last second. Going for 50. These guys arrived somewhere. Camp to Vulcan. We can, as we approach the camp, we can see that its inhabitants are busy packing. They've dismantled the group of huts and built improvised sledges. How's that storm going? Boy, does it look close. Ever the skeptic. You're going the wrong way, the scientists mistook us for refugees, but after we tell them about our city, they're nonplussed. It's probably too close to the storm to withstand it. Well, you might consult Nansen on that, if you reach him in the south. Their work here is done. We could convince them to join us so we could show them to our city. I'm gonna escort them back. It's just what I do when I find humans out there. Jagged rocks. Is that supposed to be where the goddamn... Where that guy's supposed to be? We can redirect to there. It's closer to the storm, so we need to get that out of the way before they die. I was waiting for 50. Yep. Hunters go. Get us more food. Even more food. So much food. 1 billion food. Temperature's actually gonna rise soon, which is weird to think about. It's 40, I think is what I'm waiting for. Yep. Food rations, keep that going. There's another one. It's all about the food rations right now. Flying gear researched. Now they're gonna have even more food per hunt, and they're leaving right now, so that's perfect timing. That was fantastic timing. I should probably insulate the hothouse, because they say that they're going to try to freeze it. I just personified nature by saying that it's going to freeze it. But advanced wall drill will give us more wood. And use up my last steam. After I do the research and the upgrades, will it have a net change of wood that it only gives me 40 more per day? I think that with the wood I spend on upgrading it won't be made up by the amount we lose in the process of upgrading it. Like the amount we spend doing the upgrade, both the research and the upgrade won't be recouped by the gains. I have a lot of tempting things. A lot of this is getting full now, in part due to the stuff that I've chosen not to even bother with. I might want to do the safety bypass in case we get in trouble here. Save up 120. Saving up for 120. Click. Oh, I thought it was going to freeze. Spooking me, game. Don't do that. Still good on food. Still good on coal. That's the wrong button. That's also the wrong button. It's like I'm daring the game to crash by opening and closing every menu rapidly. There we go. And you get food rations, and you get food rations. Now we're gonna have so much... Now we have so much storage for food rations. When they get finished crafting them all, we're gonna be good. I don't know how I feel about that forecast. Alright, you guys. That spot. Go. Gotta keep going. I really wish I knew about these places sooner. Okay, that's the parts that's... Because those are the ones that are frozen over. You can see it on the map. That gives us some information, kind of. Really wish we knew about this, like, this whole central spot we just didn't scout, and I don't think I had the option to scout. 3,700 food rations. We're getting there. Right, we have homeless people again. I need to fix that before they die. $35 wood. Saving up for 35. Oh, what's that? Hungry mother, fear of the storm. Sir, a woman has come to plead with you. She wants more food rations, but the cook says that she's already received her allowance. I beg you, Captain, the woman says in a trembling voice. Your men mean well, but they must have made a mistake. I need 2 rations, one for me and one for my sick child, please. Oh my god. You get discontent for giving her the rations, or you lose hope for not doing it. Yeah, because both have a negative implication. I can take discontent. Fucking come at me, discontent. I got this. In fact, I probably have a button I can press for that soon. Soon I will have a button for that. Any minute now. Any minute now. Did it freeze? Oh, that was the 5 o'clock. Boom. Take that, discontent. I'm a hope all over your face. House. Really wish this coal would go away. I need more houses. 35 wood. All we can do is wait. For a number of reasons. How's it going out here? Cutting it kind of close, not psyched about that. Hopefully the rocket thrusters are helping. Oh boy, I don't know if they're gonna make it or not, but I'm choosing to assume that they're all honorable, awesome dudes that are out to save people at all costs, and that if they die doing this, that the number of people they saved was worth it or something. is kind of what I'm leaning towards. I can't really ask them. They're also not real because it's a video game, but wow, it's getting warmer. How weird is that? Oh, what's that? Fear of the storm. Food theft causes riots. Sir, we investigated discrepancies between raw food use and output of the cookhouse. As it turns out, the cooks are stealing food. People are furious. We got 2 thieves. People say they want to secure their families before the storm shuts down the food supply. I'm not going to banish them. If you say you will not address it, then nothing happens. You get tons of discontent and they keep stealing. Banish it and you lose people, or I can have the Faith Keepers supervise them, because I have them. We'll use the Faith Keepers. It's the most reasonable option. We need to keep society going. Don't fuck up right now, guys. Please? Please stop fucking everything up.
Move! Time to get to work.
We're ready for another house. And we need another street. There we go. And those people are about to hit, so let's do more normal speed. Here comes these people arriving. They've reached the jagged rocks. The surface looks like it's been fractured by the shock of an underground explosion. It appears there may have been an underground base here. Danger in the deep. Ruins of the underground base reek of sulfur. It must have been a warm and sheltered place, but now exploring its depths is dangerous. Exploring the ruins, we found a briefcase signed by Nansen. It seems to contain some interesting blueprints. We learned about Nansen's Stormwatch. We'll acquire some useful technology. Okay. I wonder what the deal is with that. Oh, Nansen's Stormwatch is super dangerous. It's like towards the storm. 8 hours to arrive. I hope that works out. That might be Nansen, finally. But if they die before arriving, then we lose out on their technology, I believe. Because they just found technology. And that would suck. Generator safety bypass researched. Increase the steam hub ranges. Let's do it. Anything that can give us more heat when we need it is ideal, I think. And we might need a lot of it. Another house there. I can't afford the street right now. What's this one? Camp Meteor. The camp is built around a large hole in the ice. It might be the impact crater of a meteorite. There's a block and tackle attached to the top of the steel framework bent over a hole. Stop it, game. Why is there suddenly a billion locations over here at the end? Where were they earlier? I would have definitely researched all these upgrades sooner if I knew that it was going to be this crazy. Fallen Star. We searched the remains of the camp. There must have been some scientific operation dedicated to the research of whatever punched this hole in the ice. Now the place is deserted and there's nothing of value to be found here. We discovered 2 new locations, but they're going towards the storm. Large crater. There's a couple of huts made of corrugated steel, no activity. Few light snowcats and trailers. The vehicles aren't moving and pointing in various directions. One trailer is lying on its side. We have no indication anyone lives in either of these places. Fuck. I'm not having you go towards the storm. Go that way. I don't know if he's gonna make it. No, fuck it. You're going home. The storm is right there. You have to make a round trip in that time? I don't know how fast it's going, but I don't trust that. You're going home. we're abandoning these 3 sites. It's just not going to happen. Not at this point. Getting that road built. There we go. We have 2 people that are sick right now. How's food going? Food's going great. Coal's going great. Our goal keeps going up, right? It says a week for every citizen. Now it says 3702. The problem is I keep getting more citizens and the number's not going up. So I don't trust that number. Just gonna keep doing what I can do. I need to be able to convert rations faster, I think. I already have 4 months, technically, according to that, but that one says a week? I don't know. I don't entirely trust what this game's saying. But I could potentially make another... I could make another hothouse, I mean cookhouse. Then we can convert even faster. It's only 20 wood. Not a lot of good locations left. Wow, I've filled my crater at this point. Concerning. I have 124 unemployed people because I don't even have businesses to throw them at. Business continues to not be the right word, but whatever. Efficiency upgrade for... Yeah, steam hubs burn 33% less coal. Give me the, come on, 50 wood. There we go. I'm starting to get good at pausing on the exact amount of wood I want. Okay. That's good. So I doubled their output, and then I'm cutting it by 33%. That's a much smaller increase overall, basically. Food supplies are ready. The food supplies should keep us fed for at least a week. Let's pray the storm subsides before then. I'm not fucking praying for shit. I'm committing all resources to being a badass at all cost. You can't stop me. God, I filled this entire crater. Oh, this bottom part that's mostly the one that's not full. It's also the coldest part of my city. Wow, actually, it's weirdly hot. You're the weird exception, but you're hangers. So with that enabled, we're definitely going for soup. Don't fucking go. Oh shit, you're not making soup. Y'all are supposed to be making soup. That's an inefficiency. Uh-oh. It's not what I was going for. Yeah, we have like 200 standard meals. Now we're going for soup. Wow. Look at that spread. We're using a third of how much we're making. That's great, because we aren't going to be able to make any more for a while, possibly. How's it looking outside? I'm scared. The storm's going. I feel like there might be special information here. This Nansen guy might have special, like, lore that explains stuff about what's going on in the game, and I might be missing out on that, and I'm bummed out about that, but it came too late. The news came too late, and I wasn't prepared for... I mean, it would have been like irrational to go over investing in scouts when I was running out of things to do with them, which is what I would have had to do in advance in order to be ready for that. There's still empty children's shelters. I guess we just didn't get that many children? I guess. Huh. Alright. Still only 2 people that were, suffered amputations from the cold at one point. And they kind of caught me by surprise when it did happen. I believe we're still bringing more people back, right? How many houses are uninhabited? Care house, bunkhouse. We still have 1 bunkhouse. I'll make at least 1 more. I think there's room in here. Alright, Steam Hub efficiency is up. That should have only helped my coal situation. Oh, coal is not fantastic, though. That's where things are gonna get scary. I've got more over here though. I can extract more coal. Because there's one more setting for range and stuff like that that I might want to do, but I'm gonna want to increase my coal. I've got the employees for it, I just need the ability to craft it all. I have finished the entire heating tree. This entire page is done. Factories were just avoided the entire game, apparently. I'm obviously not going to start it now, which means the exploration tree is also done. Resources, don't care about that tree, don't care about that tree, don't care about that tree. I kind of care about that tree. But we're pretty done with a lot of these other stuff. Oh, coal thumper versus steam coal thumper. Enough for 4 gathering posts. This lets me double the output of the thumper. 30 wood for the research. That might be a way to go. Then I can upgrade the 2 that I already have. I'm not getting any wood. What's going on here? Closed this time of day. And we're on the cooldown here. It's just the wrong time of day. Yeah, we're not going to be doing research for a while, probably. I can't find the Faith Keepers. There we go. No, we don't need you. How's the heat map looking? It's glorious. Can I get away with turning you off? Yes. I'm gonna turn off as many heaters as I can. So a lot of this stuff is so upgraded that the heaters aren't relevant anymore. God damn, like no impact. It's partly because the heat, I think the temperature went up for the whole place. I believe every building specific heater is now off, but all the regional ones are on. That helps my margin in the meantime. How are things looking outside? They're making it back. Nansen's not dead yet. They might have been able to make it. It's too late now. It's definitely too late now. Now they're coming back. They just arrive? Yes, they have. And I think it might be time to retire them, but I'm not going to do that manually. Or I can. I guess there's no reason not to retire them because, let's see. I could always send them back out if I want to. 1 out of 3. That's the last objective I need to do to prepare for the storm. Every now and then, yeah, every night at midnight, oh, it's auto-saving at midnight. That's where the game, like, freezes for a second. Fear of the storm. Doom-mongering drunks. Sir, a dozen or so people got drunk and took to the streets. They were chasing after women, yelling that we should have some fun before the storm kills us all. What should we do with them? God damn it. Can't banish 12 people? The doom-mongering affects hope and discontent, but... I mean, we should sober them up, not just fucking banish some idiots. But it does might be... not great. Maybe soon we can deal with some of these. So the one I wanted to do next was... Steam coal thumper. Shit, we're ready for that. I waited too long. Let's see, we're doing good on food. I created tons of storehouses for that. I think I'm just gonna wait for the Steam core thumper upgrade. And once that's set up, I can then upgrade my 2 coal thumpers. Is the temperature getting bad? Not really, no. For the moment, we're good.